I thought it was George Clooney sitting there.
Thanks, Jerry.
How are you? Great to have you back with us. You were over as the chairman of the Mayo County Council a few years ago, and you were subjected to the abuse of the Mayo councillors, just like John.
Yeah, no dog on the road now for that.
That's
but
right.
before I start, I just want to thank you, Jerry, for all the work you do. I don't think we'll ever be able to repay you for all the effort and work you've put into developing the Mayo Association and the relationship between Mayo and Cleveland. It has been a pleasure to work with you.
Yeah, but I'm very lucky the people that I'm associated with, they believe in it.
Absolutely,
I believe it's very important. You know, Jim Boland last night, for instance, Jim is a huge supporter of Tom Scanlon, just to name a few now.
Oh, sure. I mean, when you start naming names, it can
That's
sound
right.
there's so many people
Crawford,
being involved in it, and
yeah.
it's just great to see it. I think the first time I came out here, I was blown away by the numbers of Mayo people here, and the warmth and the welcome, and the old growth of the island of Ireland, so, and particularly Mayo.
What about a different venue last night? From you've been at quite a few of them. The different venue. What's your thoughts?
Well,
you can be honest with me. You can say I hated it, I loved it, whatever you want.
Well, it was different. I think it was good to do it. I know it was a little bit awkward because it was over the 3 floors.
Levels,
yeah, and maybe for the speeches a little bit difficult because a lot of people were a bit back from the stage.
Yeah, you couldn't hear it, could you?
But from the other perspective, I suppose it was good to visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it was a great honour to have it there. So I think from that perspective, it was nice to step outside the comfort zone and have it there for an occasion.
It did present some challenges. There's no question
no doubt.
about it.
Yeah, but it was nice.
Well, one of the things that I have always thought we should do is close the bar during the speeches. We didn't do that last night. It went over okay, but I'd say in the back of the room it was hard.
Yes, it was difficult to hear. Yeah, that's
well, I didn't care whether they heard me or not, but they heard Father McNulty, didn't they?
You could hear a pin drop when Father McNulty was speaking.
The whole of the clergy.
Absolutely. So the message we were even saying, if you want to get your message out there, bring the local.
Bring the clergy. Yeah, that's right. Father Carlin was there also. It was great to see Father Carlin from St. Charles Parish. That's Collins Parish. But the thing that makes this ball unique for us is all of you folks coming over from Ireland. Without that, we'd be just another event.
Well, we love to come, and of course it was great that you guys came back and visited us in big numbers there.
Yeah.
It was
great
to see that.
So delighted.
And we need more of that. I suppose that's what, the council has changed a lot over the years. One time the main issues in the council were roads and water and hedge cutting and sewerage and development and all that. But a lot of the emphasis has changed now, and we're more into tourism and developing tourism and business links, and so the focus has changed. And as Boric alluded to here, he's our tourism head of tourism now for the county, and the focus will be a lot more on that, along with developing business, because we have a lot to offer. For years we've been behind the curve in relation to the likes of Kerry, who've been out there in front.
That's right.
And I think we're coming up the rear fairly rapidly now, because a lot of our resources haven't been advertised or put out there, and that's an advantage that I see that we have.
Cyril, I've complained to CIE for years about it, and I always said to them directly, you're excluding Mayo from your promotions.
Yeah.
And I've complained to them vigorously, and this year we did come around, we got our 6 days in Mayo. You demand.
Yeah, I see where you come from, and I suppose we see that we haven't been getting the exposure, not just with CIE but with some of the other agencies. And earlier this year we did some promotions ourselves with the aid of some hotels and sponsorship and the local authority, and we did some ads nationally, particularly in the run up to the All-Ireland final, because we thought it was a good time to get it out there and to get out across the world. And so those links are all on the mayo.ie website, are those videos that were made. So if you can link them onto some of yours, we were promoting Mayo as an adventure and hospitality place to come and see.
Yeah, we are going to revamp our website. It's a beautiful website that everybody's told me, but I think we need to do more to have this connectivity with our county, and which is good for the whole country.
Oh, absolutely. And social media and websites and all that, they're the way to get your product out there, and it's very important to be upgrading them all the time. And we do a lot of that with Mayo.ie, and then we link in all the events that's happening in Mayo during the year, and I suppose anyone that has a business or a tourism project can link into that Mayo.ie.
We're going to stay in touch with Patrick,
Park,
and we're going to do more on the website with Mayo. So that's in the
because
future.
I mean, we are promoting the Wild Atlantic Way because it encompasses so much that we have to offer in terms of locations like Achill and Balmullet, Ballycastle in these areas. So that's what we're going to promote, and you'll see a lot on that over the next while.
Very good. Thanks, Cyril. Great
Thanks,
having you
Jerry.
back.